Hey, welcome to Coaching with AT. I'm sure you would have liked my previous video on work from home, where I shared about how to set up your desk and how to organize things around your desk so that you can make your day entire productive. Well, friends, for me, it has been like more than 8 years that I have been working from home since the time I left my job in 2012, and I have really enjoyed working from home as it gives me a lot of focus. It gives me time to plan and execute a lot of things in a more easier way. Well, I also have an office, but I go very less in my office, but I spend more time at home. So I'm going to share a lot of experiences, a lot of good ways, best practices, that how you can organize your entire day by doing different activities to keep yourself engaged, take regular breaks, and still you can make the most of it, because I'm sure you all are now getting used to this new norm, that is working from home, as these lockdowns are extended, and they are likely to go a little more, as we are expecting now another 2 weeks of lockdown already imposed on us. So it's better that how we work more effectively from home and make our work more fun, more chilling, the way we used to work in our offices, and get the best out of us and still stay focused on the work that we are assigned to. Let's get into the program and follow the sequence. So we are all working from home, and this is how my day begins. I start with the basic workouts inside my home, either through the help of this ball, skipping, or yoga and meditation. Now, why this is so important? Because once you start doing these exercises in the morning, your body remains fresh. You have to do a lot of work when you are inside your webinars, Zoom meetings. So it's so important that the moment you start your day with a good exercise, the entire day remains very fresh to you. So I highly recommend that while you are working from home, get up early, spend 15-20 minutes on your physical exercise and at least 5 minutes on meditation. I can tell you, you will see a huge leap in your success, both in terms of focus and in terms of your productivity. Hey, good morning. So this is the way my day begins. I first ensure that my desk is completely clean, because working from home will have its own challenges, because it's not like an office that somebody will come and clean your desk area. It is only you who has to set up things on your own. So the first thing that I do is I just set up my entire working area before I start my day, and I ensure that I use a proper disinfectant to clean my system, because throughout the day when you are working on this, there is a chance that the infection can come. And then I organize my desk completely with my diary, because that's where I make my daily notes. Mouse I always keep, which is a wire-free mouse, because throughout the day you have to work a lot in maintaining, and your fingers should be completely away from the laptop. I also ensure that my specs are clean, because this is the time that we have to ensure that everything is systematic and organized. Now, as we all know, as the day begins, one of the most common challenges that all of us face when we are working from home is our own kids, because there is a lot of noise that can come while you are working. So you need to have a good quality headphones or the earphones that will help you to cut the noise. Because there is another challenge that you might see in the day when the day begins. In work from home, your kitchen is very noisy, either because of utensils or the food which is cooking. And the third thing which I say with respect to noise is the doorbell, which is an unexpected doorbell. So you need to ensure that how do you create a balance in cutting the noise with a good quality headphone. And that's how when I set my entire day, I ensure that all my gadgets are properly clean and systematic so that I do not miss. And one very important thing that I ensure is I keep my water bottle ready so that I don't have to get up every now and then to go and bring some external disturbances while I'm focused on my work. I'll be sharing and adding more areas of how you can plan and organize your day while you are setting up your work from home systems. Take a. So well, I'm sure you will agree that kids are also at home in this lockdown and all their classes are now running on their laptops. So before I get into my work, I ensure that my kids are perfectly set on their laptop with their internet connectivity and the content. And particularly if your spouse is also working, you need to share the work together and also help in other course of the day. And once I quickly finish this, I go back to my seat and I start working, and then I'll come back again and check if everything is fine or not.
Like Pareto, extreme Pareto in our lives,
Yeah.
in our professional life as well as in personal life. How much we can
Yeah, so it's time for me to take a break. For last 2.5 hours, I was sitting on my desk area. I was just finishing my work, and now I wanted to take a small, quick break. And it's so important because one is it refreshes you. Two is that you move out of your seat and you break a pattern, and you feel refreshed. And that reminds me in office how we used to take break at the water cooler and used to have gossips. So probably there's no one here to gossip with you. But yes, you can prepare your tang or whatever drink that you are preparing, and then you can pick up a phone call, speak to someone, and you can have an exact same water cooler break as you used to have it in your office.
Building relationships. I think they are all very integral to each other. Now, if you are a business person, let me ask you a question. What business are you in? Mine.
So I've just taken a break, and this is so important because when you're working from home, you're all alone and you need to energize yourself. You need to break a pattern. And this is what I have done. In my home, there's a small play center. I do it for 15-20 minutes. It just takes me out from my hectic schedules over there, and it brings back that energy in me. Like in office, there are a lot of small games that we are kept, like carom board or table tennis. So I have created a miniature version of the same by doing like this. So you can also create something like this that will help you to regenerate yourself, refresh yourself, and again going back to your seat and doing your work with a lot of focus and energy.
So final thoughts. Whether you like it or you don't like it, work from home is going to stay for a longer time. It is now a new part of your entire ecosystem. So I just quickly recap some of the very important takeaways. Number one, you need to create a workspace around you where you have a dedicated space inside your house from where you can operate on a daily basis. Number two, keep your work area completely hygienic and disturbance free so that you can focus on your work and dedicate full attention to the various webinars and programs that you are attending. Number three, you need to get up early so that you can exercise for 5 to 10 minutes. You can do yoga, you can do meditation, because it will keep you right on track for the whole day. And as you begin your day, you need to focus on your internet connection. You need to organize your desk, and everything has to be just near to your place. Maybe a water bottle, a diary, a pen, or notebook, or any literature that you want to have it around you, so that you don't have to get up and get distracted because you are sitting on a remote location. So your presence on your seat is very important. Then you also need to take intermittent breaks so that you can regenerate yourself, you can refresh your mind, and you can break a pattern and then come back again and then reset on the seat that you're sitting. So I'm sure if you will practice these very basic and simple tips that I've shared in this video, you will see that not only that you will start enjoying the work from home culture, but at the same time you will see a lot of difference will come in your productivity and focus that you can bring in your work. So if you have really found this useful, you like this, share it with your friends and subscribe my channel, Coaching with AT. I'm going forward again in sharing some more exciting things that is going to help in making your work effective, sitting at home and connecting to the world. Thanks for watching. Thanks for connecting.